Good to go? Alright, awesome. So hopefully that should clarify any sound issues we were having. We do apologize. Was it a sport taste? And thank you for letting us know. Here we are, and
This is Jam Updates. It updated 2 days ago. Of course it changed the settings.
of course.
Again.
And we've been
the only one it does that for.
talking for about 30 minutes, so
Oh, yeah.
sincerest apologies that no one said anything. So right now we are on player 3, ball 2 of Star Wars. We've got 6 players here tonight. This is a split flipper showdown. So in a 3-player group, each player is going to play in each pair, and the winner of that game, those 2 do not receive strikes, and the person who is not in the winning group does receive a strike. I took a strike on Family Guy. Very, very close between Matthew Stapleton and myself, and Jameson and Matthew Stapleton. But Jameson and Matthew Stapleton eked me out on Family Guy, but that's kind of how it rolls. So this is still round 1. Sean and Jeff sitting in a multi-ball and trying to hit that hyperspace hurry up. That would have been the second shot to go into hyperspace multi-ball. And let's see, they've got to be... Did you break it?
The second time this time.
Where is it? Oh, is it behind the ramp? Oh. Word. Okay, rules again. So the rules are, Brian, we thought we might have 8 tonight, so that would have been, well, it's irrelevant for me to explain the 4-player group. So on a 3-player group, if you look at match play, Jeff, Sammy, and Sean drew. So we start a 3-player game. Jeff and Sammy play player 1. Sammy and Sean play player 2. And then Sean and Jeff play player 3. They do that for all 3 balls. And whichever group wins, so, you know, right now it's looking between player 1 and player 3, but player 2 could have an epic comeback because player 1 and 3 are getting close to 1 billion. Impressive scores for Split Flipper. Whichever player wins the entire 3-player game, those 2 do not receive strikes. The other player, unfortunately, does receive a strike. And this will be a 3-strike knockout. Swiss pairing. You can play extra balls. And we're going to decide on the finals when it gets down to head-to-head. 2 players left. They can either play one-handed and do that, so missing their other half from the whole evening, or they can call up a player to split flipper with for the final round. So we've been wanting to do this. Mr. Sean and I frequently throughout the week will meet up and just have some split flipper bouts, and we've put up some damn impressive scores.
Yeah.
Like, I think one night we got like 600 on Godzilla. What else? We played a lot of Stranger Things.
I was gonna say, we did
Did we get total?
600, 4 or 600 on Stranger Things.
I think we got a total isolation one night,
Yeah.
and
It's if you've never done it, it's a really, really fun way to play, and a totally different way to play because you're constantly communicating
Yes.
with your partner on not only what your goals are, but what you're going to do in the moment, and then the partner has to react immediately.
And should there would have been 8 players tonight, 4-player groups would have been obviously 4 players. Player 1 and player 3 on the match play software would have been a pair. Player 2 and player 4 would have been a pair. And whoever wins that, those 2 do not receive strikes. Whoever loses, the other 2 receive strikes. More cohesive, but for 3-player groups, you kind of had to find a way to keep it fair to everyone playing together, and the 3-player round robin works very well.
Well, yeah, exactly. You can still crown a best, quote-unquote, best player at the end of the night via round robin, even though you're going to have some scores that are going to look similar. Not everybody's going to play as well with one partner as they are with the other.
What up, Flip Biscuits? Not sure who that is in the chat, but hey, hello. Thank you for joining us this evening. We're here at Reboot Arcade Bar with the Split Flipper Showdown. Currently, Sammy and Jeff are player 1. Player 2 is Sammy and Sean, and player 3 is Sean and Jeff. So it's a round-robin 3-player game where we all split, and whoever wins this 3-player match will not receive strikes. The other player that's not in that will receive a strike, and yeah, we're still on round 1 and some excellent. This was better than my practice game. I don't think I broke a billion on my practice game by myself, but
on my non-practice.
Sammy, Jeff, player 1 is done. Congratulations on a billion. Said player 1 is done. Player 1 is done. Player 2 is up, and that is going to be Sammy and Sean. Brian, that's insane that you all got to cherry bomb multiple times. That's achievable and just a really good feeling alone, but you know, doing it with your child while you're split flipping is great. It's also, for youth leagues and things, it's a really good way to get younger players to understand that they just don't need to bash the left and right flippers endlessly because they can, to teach them ball control. And it's a great process in communication, learning some rules, figuring things out. So we're happy to bring it to you. Sammy tapping away, trying to bring in that TIE Fighter multi-ball. All right, and they got their video mode. Do they have their multiplier? They do have a multiplier, probably a 2 or a 3x, because it's still on 3 green arrows. Let's see what the multiplier is. 2x, so either way. Gonna navigate the asteroid field, see if they can't catch player 1 and player 3. Ah, the dead bounce. One of my absolute favorites, especially when you know the feed and you know your machine and you can trust it. Because there is that, 1 in 25, even on machines that will dead pass every time, that it just rolls and you're like, no, I trusted you dead pass. But still, excellent skills for your daughter to be learning, and I'm happy you all get to share those moments. Sammy and Sean having an moment. So, Sammy has 1 foot in the grave. Or the ground. Okay, it's hard to describe this. Player 2 is not winning. So the group of Sean and Sammy is done. Player 1 is at 1,082,000,000. And player 3 is Jeff and Sean, and they are chasing down. They're at 854. So looking for about 230 some million points. Spamming video mode from the skill shot. Not shabby at all. Picks up the bonus multiplier. That is key. After they've had a couple extra balls already, bonus multiplier is up to a 12x. Bonuses can be pretty... They can be game-winning on Star Wars. Now, they start off a little slower, but you can build, Got a TIE Fighter hurry-up lit. They're going video mode with a few multipliers. What was the bonus X? Or the playfield X? The playfield X is... an 8x.
I am in trouble.
Yeah, Sammy, they might be creeping. They're in cahoots against you now. Pretty clean except for the start, but that's a rough patch. It's definitely gonna reduce this 8x way down, but 56.3, definitely take that. And a TIE Fighter hurry up right now for 50 million counting down, 40 million counting down, 30 million counting down, 20 million. Get the TIE Fighters, damn it. Lose the TIE Fighter hurry up. 932. So about 150 mil to go to catch player 1. I like the communication between your all's group. Like, it seems like one's discussing everything really well. I think Jameson and Matt did that on purpose to come at me. You could see it. You could see it, Sammy. But that's the cool part of doing it with the round robin.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
get to experience from every single group.
For sure.
And then you kind of learn someone's personal strategy, what they'd be looking at.
Oh yeah, for sure. I learned a whole lot more about Jeff. I mean, we all know Jeff is a good player. We all know Sean is a good player. I learned so much more about how they control the ball, about their default reactions.
Oh my goodness. So that's going to be S and J or J and S? SJ? The Saj. High score numero uno. That's freaking epic. Did I get it right? That was
Player 1.
Jeff, Sammy, and Sean. All right. So that's going to finish round 1. Dwayne and Sean, here I can pull this up for you all. Hi. Nope. A little bit further. Sammy's back there. And yep, they updated. So, Jameson, Matt, Jeff, and Sammy remain strikeless. Sean and Dwayne will definitely be in a group in Swiss pairing because we got strikes, and we're going to see where we're going next. I do not know. I now will know, and I do know. On Metallica, Jameson, Matt, and Sammy.
Do what?
On Willy Wonka, Sean, Jeff, and Dwayne.
Good luck with that.
Fuck, you're right. I didn't even think about it till I said it out loud twice. All right, so groups are, I don't know if you all heard. Metallica is going to be Jameson, Matt, Sammy. Willy Wonka is going to be Sean, Jeff, Dwayne. Refreshing it, won't it go to the... It's already at the current match, isn't it? Oh, no, it does do it. It goes to the dots with our groups. That's what I was doing there. Where are you moving to?
Metallica.
Next door to Metallica? Follow the leaders? Awesome. We will bring you Metallica in just 1 second. Let me get your battery plugged in as well.
Okay. Getting things adjusted here on the fly. Oak City Pinball, I see that, I forget your daughter's name. I see you're teaching her dead bouncing. That skill was one of the most crucial for me. So important. So it is great that she is learning now. So we're gonna get the rig adjusted here, get the lean going. By the way, with Oak City Pinball in the stream, we are looking to stream his tournament next week.
Oh, I really hope so. Let us know, Brian. I'd love to. I miss you all, and I miss the triangle.
We would love to make that work. Really hope so. Okay, so we're gonna get the new matches here in just a moment. Y'all two are up first. Okay. Yeah, please do. I've never streamed from Durham before. We really want to. We really want to get in with Boxcar. And fingers crossed. They're trying to. Whoops, that was not the right link. That's the right range. Okay, anyway. So, Matthew and Jameson, apparently they skunked Dwayne round 1 on Family Guy. Let's see if they can do it again here. Quick drain down the middle. That will not do it. So then Matthew and Sammy, let's see what we can do.
Hello, hello, hello. Looks like player 1, Jameson, Matt. Curse of the commentary. I walk up, but Sammy and Matthew walking away from a pretty stellar ball on Metallica, ball 1. And up next, we've got Sammy and Jameson. Hells to the yeah. So player 1 sitting at a little over $1 million. Player 2, I'm sure we will see. Player 2 is at 30.4. So now we've got Sammy and Jameson. Let's see where they go. Jameson chose right. Sammy chose left. They dodge that left out lane. Fantastic. Fall into the mystery scoop. I repitched Godzilla to much better. Did that one today. Feet out of the scoop. Perfect. Magnet. Much better up top. Catching it already. Now the auto launch won't get it all the way there, but it's catching it better. I did things. And now I've got Sean and Jeff conspiring on me on Wonka. Matt, if you want to talk about what's going on, feel free. No pressure.
Okay, here I am, Sammy Bacon back in the booth, bringing you some split flipper action here from Reboot Arcade Bar, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Right now we have Jameson and Matthew as player 1. The way we're doing this tonight, we have a 3-strike format. Oh, and I am back up. 3-strike format. Whoever comes second and third will get a strike. I'll be back. Okay, hopping back in here. Jameson and Matthews stepping up. Okay. Going for Sparky, because early on in this game there's not a whole lot else. You know, this game really opens up late. Oh, and unfortunately that is going to be it. That might be it for Jameson. Oh, not yet. He still has a chance. I take it back. He no longer has a chance. Okay, well that was certainly a lot of fun. What a weird game. Like even normally, that would be a really weird game. So let me get some results in here and then we'll do the thing. Looks like somebody's blowing it up on Willy Wonka, so we will see how that goes. And Jameson will take his first strike. Hey there, Tracy. Thanks so much for joining. Yes, we just wrapped up Metallica, unfortunately. We are in the middle of a split flipper tournament, so we've got a little bit of fun here. A little bit different. So, hi everybody. So like I said, Jameson will take a strike for that game. His first of 3. We have 3-player games. So the way we're doing this is we have got 3 split flipper games. So we are doing player 1 and player 2 and player 3 and player 1. And whichever player is not in the winning match will take a strike. 3 strikes and you will be out. So it's been interesting. It's certainly a lot of fun. We are playing this in lieu of... Oh, we have Sean Buter stepping up. Okay, we have Sean Buter saying, hey, we should move the stream because Willy Wonka is going to be long. This whole tournament's going to be long. This is going to be a really late night. We may have to modify this for 2 strikes. We'll see. Let's do it. So we're going to go away real quick. We'll slide this stream down and we will bring you some Willy Wonka. Okay, welcome back, y'all. Let's get the score cam adjusted. I think we're good on playfield.
Relatively straight and up on the score cam. Well,
I got it. Okay, there we go. So it looks like we're stepping up to player 3, ball 2. So far, we have been playing extra ball. Hey, Dwayne, plug me in. There we go. So, looks like, yes, looks like player 3, ball 2. I will adjust the match to see who is actually on this machine here. Sean making very lewd comments about our tournament director's ass as he slides under the machine. You'll love to see the camaraderie here in the triad. And Dwayne is gonna kick my ass when he hears me say that later, but that is okay. Okay, so looks like we have Sean and Dwayne here. Dwayne on the right, Sean on the left. They both have 2 flippers to account for. This machine being a 4-flipper machine. Looks like they might be going for a gobstopper here. Oh, they're trying. Good nudging, keep the ball in. Another backhand, that one goes in. Ball lock 1. Looks like they have mostly a fresh game here. They do have a super playfield ready, 3X I believe. And some good communication here between teams. You know, hey, I'm gonna shoot this. Hey, I'm gonna dead bounce then. Hey, I'm gonna post pass over to you. Just kind of make sure people are on the same page about what we're shooting for and how to go for it. So, that was some very good tip of the flipper control there. They get their second lock. Bit of a celebration. Skill shot. Start the 3X. Start fizzy lifting drink. Make it up the side ramp. They let it drop. They're looking for their, there it is. They're gonna start their gobstopper. Bit of a fist bump. You love to see it. So let's see what happens here. Like I said, this is mostly a fresh game. Ball 1 scored about 1,000 points. Tough drain down the middle. Looks like they got the ball save there, so still in 3-ball play. There's an out lane. Oh, unfortunately a second out lane. That might be the end of the multi-ball. Are they gonna get a restart? Does not look like it, but they are still in their mode. Almost up to 1 million here. Very good ball 2. Going back for gobstopper. Looks like they have a few kids collected. Oh, what an excellent last second flip by Sean Buter to keep that, to dig that out of the plate, out of the middle. Let's see if I can. No, I cannot. I missed that on the replay. That's okay. So another captive ball hit there. A side shot around the orbit. Looks like they have lit their super lock. Starting their 2X super. Dwayne trying to shove it up the ramp. He does collect ball lock number 1. Does have, like I said, looks like they have 3 kids ready. With 1 more available to collect. Let's see where they go here. Super lock. Nailed it. And that may have been ball lock number 3. Up to 1.2 million. Still a few seconds of ball save left. And here we go with Wonka jackpots. Sorry, Wonka Vader jackpots. I suppose all jackpots are Wonka jackpots on the Wonka machine. That would make sense. So it looks like, oh, take 2 drains down the middle. That may be it for Wonka Vader. Some extra jackpots for the road. Dwayne pushing the machine for all he's got. Sean with some, trying for some little flips, but threw the ball straight up. Oh no! What a sequence of events there to end with 1.4 million. Just like that, Sean Buter stepping up with Jeff Leone.
All right, Jeff.
Very well played, sir. Okay, let's see how they decide to run these. they're refreshing their memory of what they have done on the previous balls where the machine stands. They need to get up just about 10 times their score, or one of them will be in trouble. And I believe that someone will be Sean. So we will find out when we get there. And just starting off with a gobstopper early on into their last ball. Okay, multi-ball is multi-ball, very important. That's the way to get points. And the good news on this table, almost all of your multi-balls will still let you build progress. You can still, you can still collect your kids. You can still, just like that, you can bring in your other kid. So, not sure if that kept the gobstopper alive. I suppose we'll find out. Yes, it did. God, I've used the term Skittles Factory with people who have taken older machines and swapped out some of the older lights with the new ones. The really bright LEDs that are all in color. This machine's a Skittles Factory. But by design. Because it's Wonka and candy. And I am having a hard time keeping up. Maybe if I blew up the screen, that would help. Hey, now I can see things. What a novel idea.
This split flipper is so intriguing because no matter what, you're conspiring with everyone and conspiring against yourself.
Yes, that is the thing.
Jeff and Sean having a huge comeback here. And also, everybody has an extra ball.
I told you we should have turned them off.
You can plunge them out.
Yeah, true.
Oh, man. So, Wonka bar craze, 12.6.
Oh, just like that.
Is it an ill feed or?
To me, it looked like an ill
sitting in the
feed
trough?
Yeah, sitting in the trough. There it goes.
Okay. Jeff, where were we?
Okay, so now Sean moving back, sitting down. Sean and Dwayne stepping up. Tracy, it has been a night for incredible split flipper games thus far. Star Wars, we had 2 games over $1 billion. On Metallica, we had 3 Crank It Ups over 2 games. It has been amazing. We were sitting here beforehand, it's like, is this gonna go too long? Is 3 strikes too many? And so no, it'll go quick, and it is not going quick. These are some absolutely great games. Oh, look at that nudge. Let's bring that replay back. Look at that nudge right into the lock. That could not have been better. Very, very well played. And it is Jeff here on the left flipper, Dwayne on the right. Oh, Dwayne almost. Oh no, all of a sudden Dwayne blaming himself for that sequence of events. Maybe an unnecessary danger, blames himself for losing the second ball. And that was an excellent shot by Jeff. Jeff almost pushing Dwayne out of the way to get the right timing. And Dwayne's saying, yeah man, get right in front of me, do what you want. A bit more of a physical sport here. You gotta really push your friend out of the way if you need to hit that shot. And in just 2 shots, they're now in Wonka Vader. Wonka Vader, can certainly be a very lucrative mode. So, absolutely worth being a little bit physical for. So, Wonka Vader looking for, I believe it is 8 total jackpots to start the first, to end the first cycle. Tracy, I hope y'all have a good time. I forget y'all have league nights. But yes, good to see you too. And by the way, making my plans for Chicago, so I really hope to see you there. But yeah, have a good night. We will see you next time. Dwayne Marchand, trying to get the trough to register here. Walks away from 2.1 million. It looks like no matter what happens, Dwayne Marchand will be safe. So let's see if they can make a comeback here. This is their last ball, but according to the rules that we started with, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tracy. I totally understand that, though. I know there were some issues, but anyway. That's sort of the one event that I can make this year, so other than flippers, OBX, which is local. But yeah, anyway, I hope we get to see you soon. Always good flipping with you. So, it looks like, well, see, this is interesting. This is ball 3, but everybody's got an extra ball at this point. So, oh. Not sure how this is going to shake out. I'm pretty sure it is Jeff in the danger zone.
You got another shot. Jeff!
Well, I certainly hope so. Best of luck. So, time to win the lottery and hope for the best. So, Dwayne Marchand is one of the masterminds behind this. Correct me if I'm wrong. As it stands, Jeff is in the hot seat.
Jeff's looking good in both groups.
Jeff is looking...
They've got a lot lit.
Who's in the danger zone?
In the hot seat.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, very much so.
So I do have
Jeff
that
Andrews.
right.
I'm the one that can breathe a little bit.
You
because
can breathe a little bit.
I played well with both.
Yes.
And I think on this, like, that's really what you...
Let's be honest. You have played well in all 3 games. Just 2 are a little better than the 3rd.
Yeah. It's challenging, especially now, like, with the GI froze. That's unfortunate, but it's too late to turn back now.
It is
We
way too
all
late.
know cumulatively what we have lit, and the game still registers everything. It's so intermittent. It's unfortunate, but it happens. So, yes, the machine will continue to play as it should. Locks carry over. Everything's the same, but there are no playfield lights currently. Bummer.
That is just one of those tidbits about this machine, and this particular copy of this machine.
Yeah. I've heard people mention it happening a lot to Hobbit, and maybe Pirates had something similar. Nice little tip pass from Jeff.
Yeah, very nice tip pass there.
They're needing about 200 to catch up to player 3.
Looks like they're going for their gobstopper
Yeah, they
to
are
do
spamming that gobstopper all day. There is currently
it. Today,
kids ready to be collected at the captive ball, but,
Yes.
but not ready yet to start. So, gonna need Augustus and Mike TV from the captive ball to light those at the upper left dead end target.
they're playing those ramps really fast, really clean. And it's amazing to see such coordination. It's almost easy to forget this is split flipper.
Yeah.
Just everybody's so dialed into what needs to be done and how to do it. Rare backhand at that right ramp there. Jeff pushing Sean out of the way, as we saw him do with you at least once.
It kind of does, like,
Oh.
you gotta ebb and flow with your play. You gotta
Exactly.
There's certain shots
You gotta ebb
that
and
you can't
flow.
take from the right or the left profile. You've got to swing
Yep.
over in communication.
Yep. And it's fun to watch. It really is. So is that going to be it? So, yep, so Sean trying to say, hey, y'all don't need to play, but no, y'all do need to play, because there is a chance that, I'm blanking, that Dwayne and Sean can pass Dwayne and Jeff and put Jeff in the hot seat. So, and unfortunately, the GI does stay froze. And a down the center, just like that, will end the second game. So Sean stepping up again. They need to put up just about 500,000. Looks like they have 3 kids ready. Gobstopper working towards Godstopper. So they have 3 kids available right now, and one more available at the captive ball. So it sounds like that's where they're going to go first. Dwayne a little bit early on that skill shot. And that is going to start Gobstopper. So that is 1 multi-ball. Still 3 kids in the bank available to relight. If they can stack it, available to relight your ball save, get a little bit of an out-of-ball, and then really just increase the scores for each of your shots there. So let's see how they navigate really trying to bring in one of the hardest shots in the game during multi-ball and split flipper. And Dwayne took a couple shots at it early on the first, late on the second. Sean really staying out of his way. The trick here is, can Sean split the cradle and then stage flip? They're certainly trying. Not quite there yet. They're trying. They're trying. Here we go. 3rd time's the charm. Here we go, Sean. Oh, that's an interesting way to try that. There it is. Haven't quite... Looks like they did get a super jack. Failed drop catch. Ended up being a weird little dead bounce. And they're still fighting it. They do get an out-of-ball. They started their Slugworth. Okay. So that'll help. Still fighting for their kid, and there it is. 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids. there we go. Now they're making some serious change. And the mode running. Looks like there's a captive ball mode ready. No playfield multiplier to speak of as of yet, but surely they're not that far away. Right now, I think they're just kind of flipping balls away, keeping things alive, scoring jackpots wherever they can, because 4 balls, 5 balls, 6 balls, couldn't see what was going on there. And there it is, the 2.2 million passing player 2. And there we go, both players walking away. I don't know how to put this score in. I think Jeff will be taking the strike here.
We probably won't draw Max's balance raise. It's not likely.
So, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Jeff is getting the strike.
Yeah, Sean and Dwayne's was the winning player, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we surpassed. So
Okay.
it's a strike. Yep.
Okay, so let's go to standings here. Hi, Tish. Thank you so much for joining. This is a split flipper tournament.
Hello. Yeah, split flipper.
So, we're round robin, and we only have 6 players tonight. So, the players you see are going to play 3-player games. They're going to play with each player, and the winners do not get a strike, and the loser gets a strike. So, it's a team play. Currently, 4 people with strikes. Might have to move this to a 2. It'd be wild. Anyway, I'm excited to see where we're going next.
Yes, and I did put in the thing. So, looks like we're going to Godzilla, Sammy, Jameson, Matthew again, Mandalorian, Dwayne, Sean, Jeff. Best of luck, Dwayne.
Thank you.
We will see you on the flip side. We're going to move the stream to Godzilla. We will be right back here in just a moment at Reboot Arcade Bar. Don't go away.
Moving to Godzilla.
Okay, we're gonna get things situated back on Godzilla here in just a moment. Looks like, hey Dwayne? Dwayne's busy. Oh man, this tournament's gonna go really late. But that's okay, we are here for more pinball. Pull the rig straight towards you.
Too shabby.
Not too shabby. Okay. And let's get the score cam adjusted. And then we will get the show on the road. Okay, there we go. So, looks like Sammy and Jameson are up first. I will go find Jameson and we will do the thing. I will be half of the ball. Hey, Jameson. Yes. You and me. Us. So apparently, I'm just gonna shoot all of those upper loops like in a row and do it all by myself the entire time. Cause team play. Um, so Matthew and Jameson stepping up. Let's see where they can go. This time Jameson is on the left flipper, so he will now get two. Unfortunately, that single pop bumper really just screwing things up for everybody there. Jameson does have a partner. Jameson was with me for player one and with Matthew for player two. They're just a little bit off camera. Say hi for the camera, Matthew. Okay. Okay, so yes, everybody plays with everybody for now. We have 6 total players, 3 players per game. So we are doing player 1 as Sammy and Jameson, player 2 is Jameson and Matthew, player 3 as Matthew and Sammy. And then whoever is not in the winning group will get the strike. And we have it set for a 3-strike tournament. I think we might need to move that to 2, considering it's almost 9 o'clock and we've got like 2 rounds in. This has been going a lot longer than expected. But it's alright, it's for fun. It's not a competitive tournament. It's certainly not sanctioned. But it's been a lot of fun. We're spending the month of August doing some fun little goofy irregular tournaments between seasons. So season 4 has wrapped up. I was the big winner. Yay me. And then, so now we're just kind of goofing around for a little bit. So we had a week off. Last week we had a Price is Right tournament. This week is Split Flipper. Next week will be a sanctioned event, but that will be at Boxcar Durham, so that'll be a new venue for it, for us, for the stream. Looking forward. Brian runs an amazing tournament. Durham is one of my favorite venues, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So in the meantime, looks like they're almost ready for Mechagodzilla, up to 17 million. And there is a ramp, so they now have their battle ready. Just one scoop is all they need there. Good slap save, Matthew. Another good little tip. Oh, keep the ball out of the out lane. There they go. So, Magma Grab. Oh, that's exciting. I wish we could get a Bells and Chimes organization around here, but we don't have enough participation, let alone enough women. So, a little bit disappointing, but oh, and there is a tough drain down the middle. So, they are plotting against me. They are very close, I think, to having a really good game going here. And so now I will step up with Matthew and see if we can catch up to all of that. No good save goes untrained. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. Been a lot of that tonight. And unfortunately, that was one of those moments. Had a good little combo there. One shot away from Mechagodzilla multi-ball, and then just like that, you know, neither of us were really ready for that kick out, but that's all right. So it looks like Jameson and Matthew have missed their destruction jackpot there. But they do have a multi-ball ready, and that could make or break this game. Unfortunately, the ball gets hung up just a little bit, and that will be it for their game. So, Tish, ain't that the truth? Don't need to learn how to nudge or whatever else if you're just good at aiming. So, okay, one more ball. Let's see how we do here. Okay, so it does. Let's see. It looks like Sammy and Jameson will take that one. So let's put in some results here. Matthew Stapleton taking a strike. Screen is locked up. Is it really? Let's see if that fixes things. It looks okay on my end. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so let's refresh some standings here. Did I not put it in? I did not save results. There we go. So now let's do it. How's Mando going for you?
We're on player 3, ball 3.
Okay, so player 3, ball 3 for Mando.
About 140 mil.
Jeff and I are at 20 mil, and Sean and Jeff are at 32, and chasing Sean and myself. Yeah.
Very nice.
Plunging extra balls, you know.
Yeah. So do we need to move this to a 2-strike tournament?
Here.
That's up to you.
Does anybody even have 2 yet?
Not that I'm aware of.
Before we close this round, I'll just go and tack one on for every single person. Because I can't physically switch it from a 3 to a 2, but I can give
Fair
everybody
enough.
one, and then we'll do it that way.
Fair enough. So,
What was the verdict, player 1?
so Mando is now done. We are looking into.
3-2, so Dwayne and Sean are safe.
Okay, Dwayne and Sean are safe. That'll be Jeff's second strike.
That would put him out. So does anybody else
That would
have two?
put him out.
You have
No,
none.
I have none.
Well, give everyone a strike except for Jeff. We'll do another one. I mean, it's just for fun. None of this matters. I'm not going to
I'm
submit
good
it.
with that.
So if we go to players and adjust strikes. All right. So Jeff has 2. Sammy has 0. Everybody else has 1. We're going to add a strike to everybody except for Jeff. And just make it a 2. Just for fun. Yep. We can shoot around. What? I'm not putting you out. You want to play one more or no? He doesn't care.
Well, hey, I gotta go at 9.
At 9?
So if he's out and I'm out, that evens it up, right?
Yeah, you can walk away from here if you want to play the next 10 minutes.
It just happens to be a night where
Okay.
No, if you need to leave at night, no, we're all just having fun anyway. No one's concerned about the results of this. It's been a blast to test it out.
it's fun. It's tough.
What are we doing with Jeff?
Jeff, what are you doing with Jeff? You gonna play for 10 minutes with Jameson too? He's playing for 10 minutes with Jameson. Let's start the next round. I'll decide.
Not
for
giving
him.
him a strike?
Huh?
Or I can't give him a strike.
No, I don't give him a
So,
strike. Everybody else is at 2. I initially was like, I should make this a 2, or that's why I said maybe bottom 2 and a 3 player.
close round?
Yep. Yepers. And start the next one.
Start new round. Okay. Oh, we're going to Willy Wonka again. Or we could stay on Godzilla and just with different players.
That's fine. All right. So Willy Wonka, Jameson, Sammy, Matt, Godzilla, Jeff, Sean, Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne,
What?
let's stay and watch some new players.
That's what?
Let's stay and watch some new players.
Okay.
I like that. That's easier on everybody.
I'm all for it. Either way. Yeah. Jameson, Sammy, Matt, Wonka.
What are we doing with it?
Okay,
Yes,
so
we did.
conclusion to all of that, we have added a strike to everybody,
That's not accurate.
And then we are going to stay here on Godzilla and watch Jeff, Sean, and Dwayne
Jeff's like, yeah.
shoot around.
Hooray. We used to play Godzilla.
And I will update the matches. And there we go. Gentlemen, enjoy your...
Wonka. Maybe one of us will see you next round.
Fingers crossed.
All right, it's going to be Jeff, Sean, Dwayne, Dwayne, Jeff, Godzilla. What? All right. Jeff taking left, Sean taking right. On Gojira. Thank you, Tishbu. We are going to try to KSMA. Godzilla is a new arrival here at Reboot Arcade Bar in Winston-Salem. We're excited to have one. Have not met many players. I don't think I've met any players who are just like, nah, not a fan of Godzilla. It is a very, very, very well-themed machine. In and out. They did it right. Sean over here. Ooh, gets the skill shot. No, the super awesome thing is you can get a super skill shot off that above the upper left flipper if you immediately go into the scoop next. So, let's see where they go. Jeff taking his time on the left. Mike going, all right. Gets a ramp. Progress towards a mode. Very well done. And the left. They've got a mode lit. Just like that. They're discussing. We doing ramps or spinners? Going Gigan. Going Gigan. Agreed. Ramps. Ramps. Combo some ramps. That's how you beat Gigan. 8 combos in a row. Fucking hella points. Kind of a weird thing you can do if you've got a premium or LE model. If you've got a ball locked or the tower lit to lock balls, and they are comboing them. Goodness, look at them go. 3 in a row. There's another 5 million for the ramp combo. 8 ramps will defeat Gigan. Picks up another one. There's 4 that's going to light the ally at the right scoop. Players can teach each other, and then, I mean, honestly, Tishbu, you learn so much. You learn how they nudge. You learn their theory, their advancement, their steps for breaking it in. It's awesome. And I am up with Sean. Jeff might come over and talk about Gojira for a little minute. Sean, you going left or right?
I don't know. Turns out I did okay on the block.
Dwayne may call it Gorgia, but Gorgia is actually a metal band. I know Dwayne's trying to go by the original Godzilla, but I prefer the actual metal band Gorgia. Dwayne going left, Sean going right. They're trying to decide what skill shot they want to go for. Try for the regular, and couldn't get the super. Let's get regular. Dwayne gets control. Gets the right ramp. Sean gets the left. Nice combo. Let's see if they get the scoop. No scoop. Hits it up the middle. Dwayne with a nice save there, and unfortunate drain. Hello,
everybody. This is Sean, America's favorite unknown pinball player on the MIC. We're glad you're here, and we are playing really hard Split Flipper tonight. It's Jeff and Dwayne right now, and the question is, can they saddle up and round up to get a kaiju started? They're obviously doing okay flipping around, but can they get a rhythm going? That's a question. All right, they're advancing both the tanks and the building collapse, but can they get to a mode start is the question. Dwayne and Jeff talking about their strategy right now. They just hit a secret combo, which is definitely a nice score ad, but can they get to a place where they're in rhythm? They have Jeff Ryder attack going now, and they just drained. That's hard. That sucks. So another host coming in soon, but
Says the person who slides the machines inches and gets one danger. Like, that wasn't a rough hit. This is the loosest tilt bob in here. Officially, because Wonka has one.
the partners currently.
What? We're having a lover's quarrel. Fuck off, Sean. All right, y'all light it up.
Jeffrey, I think it's you and me.
Oh, goodness. All right, we are stepping up. Group 1, Ball 2 on Godzilla. All right, discussing their strategy, where they want to go here. If you are out there in the chat, what we have been doing tonight is just some shooting around the triad silliness, a split flipper showdown. So if we would have had 8 players, there would have been groups of 4, so that would have been one group against a group. We had 6 players, so that makes it a round robin. So if you look at the scorecard at the bottom right of the display, it's Jeff, Sean, Dwayne. Jeff and Sean play player 1, Sean and Dwayne play player 2, and then Dwayne and Jeff play player 3. Whoever wins does not receive a strike. The person in the losing group will receive 1 strike. We're going to 3 strikes. Seriously, just testing out the format, having a little bit of fun with it. It's what pinball's all about. Fun, good times. And I'm up on player 2 with Sean. I think I'm lefty, correct?
Yeah. We will BRB. I think you've been right. Yeah, you switch it up. You've been right.
Okay. Player 1, Jeff and Sean sitting at 40.2. We've got Dwayne and Sean at a whopping 11.8. And Dwayne and Jeff trailing behind with a lot ready at 18.4. Ooh. The Oxygen Destroyer, can they defuse it? One center shot, 10 seconds, don't drain. Oh, Sean rearing back real far. They do not defuse the Oxygen Destroyer. Detonated. Dunions. Dang. Yeah, Brian, you're not wrong about that. And I think you own a frickin' Jurassic Park. That's the one that kills me with the dead mouses. Okay.
They said they had a good pep talk. I don't know what they talked about, but whatever. Nah, it seemed like it's more of a Paps talk than a pep talk. They're thinking, they're contemplating, they're judging, they're taking their time. I don't know what they're doing. Launches the ball. Gets a nice secret skill shot. Finally get the mode. Get the gig in going, or guy again, sorry. Secret combo, 2.5 million. Let's see if they can capitalize. Ramps all the way. If you actually combo left to right, you get more of a score, but it's easier said than done. Dwayne with the right ramp. Sean tries for the left and misses. Gets control. Up the middle, they're trying for that destruction jackpot, nothing yet. Tries another ramp and misses, gets control again. There's the right ramp. 2 million award. Tries to the left and misses. Mechagodzilla starts his defense barrier. Tries for up the middle shot and misses, but Dwayne recovers. Tries for another right ramp, misses. Major Cannon award. Mystery shot, head door started now. And unfortunate drain.
All right. Looks like they've got Godzilla multi-ball lit, and in fact, they're in the middle of it. So we'll see. I don't have a lot of faith in the fact that they're not going to score enough to win here. Godzilla multi-balls are typically not worth a whole heck of a lot, but even so, they definitely have the upper hand here. just a matter of if they can coordinate and make sure that they have, that they have the jackpots lined up. Good score coming into what looks like the Magna Grab. Oh no, the power up. Excuse me. So now it's really going to come down to can they score the power up? Can they start the Mecha Godzilla multi-ball? Can they start another kaiju? Or Hedorah is now started. Oh, and it has ended. 39, third place. They were set up for success, but they couldn't quite get there, and that's the story of pinball. I think we're gonna switch games here, and we'll come at you in a couple minutes. Stay tuned.
Be safe. Thanks for coming out. Well, Jeff is leaving. Let's get back. Standings, hello world. Dwayne back here. Gonna update some stuffs. Jeff got the win. He didn't want it. Sean, Dwayne, Jeff. We move on, my friend. If I can guesstimate, we got Sammy and Matt. So they're on ball 2 or ball 3 on Wonka. There are no other options. So that's what they're on. Things going on in the pinball world. Tomorrow is the Basement Pinball Showdown in Concord at the Basement Arcade Bar. Guest host, Dwayne! I will be there. I was asked to fill in. The lovely, lovely Joe Albertson had to go out of town on work, so I will be there filling in for their 2-hour group match play duration. Third Thursday tournament at the Basement Arcade Bar in Concord. Super excited. Love Heather and Troy. Beautiful lineup. I went there and finally got to play a Halloween. Super excited about Halloween by Spooky.
Still have never played.
They had a Game of Thrones. They had a break shot. Monopoly, a very clean Monopoly on the floor.
It's a great selection.
Dude, their lineup is impeccable, and they do a fantastic job with maintenance, everything. So let me update these standings.
I'll help us move down there if we want to move.
I think they're about done, so I'm going to refresh that, and we're going to check up on Willy Wonka and see if we are rolling back to Jameson and Matt. You're right. They're probably starting ball 3 right about meow.
Yeah.
Other news? Not a whole lot. Reboot Pinball League Season 5 will be starting. Goodness. First Wednesday in September?
Right. That's the one for anybody who's interested in playing.
Agreed. That's.
Yeah, in playing.
He is there. There's a person.
Hi. Anybody interested in playing competitively, getting IFPA points, that's the one to come to. And to come to every week.
Nice.
Thankfully, we run it here at Reboot, and pinball is free.
Free to play, free to enter all season long.
Yep.
Every Wednesday, even on nights like tonight. If you're in Winston-Salem, you want to come down and just shoot around, talk to these famous television personalities that we are.
Yeah.
No,
and
seriously.
Dwayne, and Dwayne too.
Open to close. Free games. You cannot beat free pinball.
No, you can't.
No. especially when you spend $1 to practice and it doesn't go well.
No,
So we're here every Wednesday, but we're getting started.
Yeah, if you come out the first week of September, Wednesday, we're going to be here. We're going to be playing. We're going to be playing for IFPA points.
Yes, we are.
So
This season is going to be switched up a little bit.
yeah.
We had been doing 12 episodes. Next season will be 6 episodes. Each player can drop 1. You only have to make 3 to be submitted to the sanctioned event.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a finals for anybody that makes at least 50%.
Yeah.
There's been some cool trophies, but that will be the first Wednesday of all of September, the first 2 weeks in October. There will be a week break for fine-tuning, cleaning up, and gearing up for the season finale, which will be the last calendar Wednesday in October.
Yeah. So come out, play for
Please
free.
do.
Play for free.
Please do.
Compete for free. If you've never done it before, it's boatloads of fun because
is.
this group is wonderful, truly wonderful, and it's I don't know, it's just fulfilling. It's genuinely fun.
We have a
play
blast.
with this group of people.
We have a good time. The pinball families are the best I've met in my entire life. Can't lie. Nearly 4 decades. The past 5 years playing with the people in North Carolina and surrounding states and the people I've met has been phenomenal. Just excellent people and players all around. We have fun. We're warming. We're inviting. Come join us.
Yeah.
And it looks like Sammy and Matt are walking up to their ball 3 on Willy Wonka. I know that Jameson had to leave.
Jameson is still here, so
Well, he said he was done after this final 9 o'clock round. Agreed, he is physically still here in person. Other big events, it's not been announced yet. The CPCS qualifier number 2 should be coming up soon. We've got a first Sunday monthly tournament at Boxcar Greensboro. Please join us. The first Sunday in September is going to be a 4-strike group knockout, utilizing Swiss pairing. Big points, a lot of great players. Don't know who's going to be there. Maybe Sean will venture back out. It's been ages since Sean has made it to the Boxcar, but he's a busy man.
I've been taking a break, but if nothing else, come out to Triad Pinball players, and especially come out to Triad, well, not Triad, but Flippers.
Oh, Flippers. November, first
coming
weekend in
up.
November. November 4th, 5th, and 6th. Don't quote me on the dates, but it is that first weekend. Outstanding. Grandy, North Carolina, at the Outer Banks. You're at the beach. Flippers. It's an experience you'll never forget.
It's a national tournament. You're going to be playing at least 2 days worth of pinball.
Yep.
And you'll be playing against the best in the world, which is, win or lose, a feeling that is out of this world.
I love the fact that they have a classic arena base.
They do. They do.
A classics tournament will be separate, usually Saturday morning, so early qualifying Friday evening.
Yeah,
qualifying all day Saturday, and a classics tournament that morning, and then finals on Sunday for the top 40, split into A and B leagues. Huge event, huge prizes. The collection, machines I've never seen before in my life. I show up to Flippers and I'm like, oh my god, Big Bang Bar, like Hercules. Oh, there's just so much to play.
We brag about our collection here, and we should, but Flippers is a national level tournament where you can experience both, modern machines and also classics from the 60s, 70s, 80s.
Sammy gave up and gave me the cutthroat.
Truly unbelievable.
What?
I didn't give up, I just lost.
Wow.
What?
Dwayne, what's the update?
We're updating right now.
Well, tell us about it. Vocalize it in your voice.
I see 5 people with 2 strikes. We can't really do a 2-player group. You know what?
Do one-handed.
If Jameson can stay. He said he needed to leave at 9. There might be a player removed. So we'll see. One-handed, sure, all the things. I'm all for it. So we're waiting to see. I will pop back over. Huh? I need to trash around. It's not that hard to do. We gotta tweak a little things. You wanna do just one last grand showing? Sammy, how you feeling? We talked hours ago. We were like, I'm dead. We're dead.
No, not me.
No, Jameson, I wasn't gonna deactivate you. I was having a conversation while looking. Jameson, love you.
Love you. See you next time.
Did they turn the music back up?
Yeah, more than likely.
Oh, shit.
Why would it be any other way than Iron Maiden, Matthew and Sean versus Dwayne and Sammy? All right,
Love you, buddy.
Matt's feeling it. Everybody's at 2. This is gonna be fantastic. So we're gonna get these things updated. We're gonna slide over to Iron Maiden, and we're gonna jam out for the last of our little split flipper showdown. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, folks, we got one more to go. What is going on with the playfield? Hey, Dwayne. Pull it forward. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. This will be for all of the quote-unquote marbles. I think it's more like mothballs, considering this is worth absolutely nothing. But it is a blast, having a good time. And there you go, we're doing Matthew and Sean versus Dwayne and Sammy. We're gonna have a good time. So, thank y'all so much for tuning into Triad Pinball every Wednesday, 7 o'clock, by and large. Next week we will be with Oak City Pinball in Durham. Boxcar Durham. Very
Silly,
excited
Brian.
for that.
Silliness coming through the chat right now. Mediocre, my ass. Silly.
I think
Apparently, Sean and Matt are in cahoots right behind us. They are plotting on us, Sammy.
Yeah, there are only 4 of us left. Got a plan for something.
yeah, so they're still trying to figure out what their game plan is here. Which really does just give me time to like vamp a little bit. So things that are coming up, like I said, next week in Durham. I believe that's the Strikes tournament. Brian will have to update us on that. And so that'll be good. I am looking forward. What comes next? I will be in Chicago. I have finally booked my tickets to the Chicago Pinball Expo. I was not able to make it on their Fox Cities pinball stream last year. But hopefully I can do it again this year. See everybody, see how they do. We will find out. Last year, Tim McCool and I ended up running the Classics tournament on Sunday, and that was cool. Little fun fact for you there. But really, the biggest reason why I would like to go is I want to defend my 2-year-in-a-row title of Battle of the Bells champion. Huge shout out to Tish Poo here in the chat for organizing all of that. Super fun tournament. Team-based play. Super fun. Highly recommend the format. And available for women in wherever Tish decides to grace with her presence. And we really appreciate her for doing all of it.
Hi, Sammy.
Hi, Dwayne.
I haven't got to play with you all night because I don't play pinball well anymore.
Left or right?
You pick.
I'll pick right.
Okay.
Oh, looks like Tish is on the fence about going. Well, I hope to see you there. If not, completely understand.
Split changes the whole game. So.
It is going better than I expected. Yeah, we did great. We got all the progress, made things happen.
Okay. So,
I didn't even see.
well, Tish, I'm glad to be more incentive. My thing with Chicago is I have family in Illinois, so it's really easy for them to come up and join for the weekend. And my dad lives in Chicago now, so that's no hotel for the weekend. That's always helpful.
That's a big deal.
And really, it just fits my schedule really nicely. So between that and OBX, those are the big plans I have so far this year. We'll see. I would love to make it to Indisk. I would love to make it to, got a number of things in Ohio, the Midwest, Wizard World in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I went to school in Terre Haute, and I'd love to make it back there.
Yeah.
I will let him know you said that, just to see what he says, and I will report back. In the meantime, as far as current pinball is actually going, it looks looks like, oh, that's unfortunate. Curse of the commentator, Matthew and Sean's reign out of fear of the dark.
I think we're close to landing a mode, Sammy.
I think we have a mode lit.
Oh shit! Really? Did we?
I
You
think
did
we
that.
do.
I did nothing.
2 orbits.
You're correct.
They're not burning the barn down.
Oh man, well that sucks.
I've been waiting to play with this woman all night long. 'Cause we've done split flipper casually, like maybe
Oh, yeah.
once or twice,
Oh, yeah.
maybe 5 times,
Oh yeah.
and it usually goes fairly well.
It usually
We've
goes
always been
well.
on the left.
Maybe that's what we need to do. We'll switch it up for the last
Switch
ball.
it up on the last ball. Yeah, this sounds like a good idea.
So, not to burst
Change
your bubble,
everything.
Tish, my dad is not single. He is still with my mom. He just works in Chicago and I don't know. Anyway, so you have a joke for me. I'd love to hear this joke. Oh no! And the 20 million skill shot. Will it be for the win? We will find out soon enough.
It's what amateurs do. It's not even that good. It is good. It's very good. And the ball save, tremendous.
Tremendous ball save.
Not a thing you're gonna see in any like real deal things,
Oh,
but
absolutely not.
I've not gone through tourney modes on Godzilla yet, but I wonder if they turn off a lot of those skill shots as
They
well.
might. So what's the saddest shot
Congrats
in
on your
pinball?
skill
I'd
shot,
say the
fellas.
shot of vodka as you tilt away the wind.
Very well done. I'm impressed.
But we'll see.
Boy, don't tempt me with a good time.
We will see if we can also skill shot for the win and see what happens. You get the pressure this time. Ah, that was so bad.
Congrats, fellas.
Ah, that was so bad. Okay. Congratulations.
To be fair, I did shoot the loop twice, but it thought it was auto launching at the
Yeah.
same time, and it didn't register.
Yep. Yep. So, oh well. That was not good. Congratulations, Matthew and Sean, for a game that wasn't great, but good enough. And that is how it goes in pinball. So, yeah. Anyway,
So are you all going to do a one-handed showdown?
we're gonna figure out if we're gonna do a one-handed showdown to see. We'll see if everybody's on board. Yay? Nay? What's the verdict?
Put in the results of the duel, and they're going to do a one-hander on Maiden. To see which one takes it.
Okay, so
One-handed, you and Matt.
we are gonna do a one-handed tournament on Maiden. Sean is up first.
Sean, Sean, you're player one.
On one machine.
Okay, so
Okay.
if that last game wasn't a disaster already, this one's going to be even worse.
One hand in your back pocket.
Yep. One hand. Choose your dominant, your switch, your stranger. I don't know. Whatever feels right, Sean. Just go for it. You're up.
I'm not.
You're up.
Okay, we are getting Sean on board with what's going on here.
He's fine. He's just mad at me. He wanted a different machine. Sorry. Ain't gonna happen. We're not moving.
Gotta be better. Ain't that the truth?
I mean, obviously, they close in 2.5 hours, so people are starting to come out now and enjoy the festivities.
Yeah.
So, we get out of their way. He's going left-handed. I am shocked. Shocked.
Okay, and a good start by Sean Buter. 10 million. Sorry, 1 million. It was a regular skill shot.
Oh, got him an Eddie letter. Ball save.
Yeah.
Okay. Just fine.
Might as well use that ball save. Oh, and now this is a very difficult way to play pinball. However, it really makes a difference. It really makes you a better player. It really forces you to think ahead. It forces you to think about ball trajectory. Forces you to think about dead bounces. Forces you to think about how far the ball is going to travel when it arcs off the top of the sling.
And picks up the 20 million super secret skill shot. Way to go, Matt. If you've ever played with him, which I'm sure a few of you have, he gets his skill shots dialed in. And a ball save. Ace is high. It's going to be his mode. Just needs one more white arrow. Yes, it is mildly impossible. I've seen people pull out super jackpots with one hand.
I mean, I've
I've
done
seen
it.
you walk away and play for like 45 seconds. Just, we're done. I'm gonna use this.
Like I was saying earlier, it is a really hard, frustrating way to play pinball, but it's how you learn to dead bounce.
true.
It's how you learn
To not hold a flipper up after you make a shot.
to not hold a flipper up. That's exactly
drop
right.
your flippers.
How to anticipate where the ball's going to go. Is it going to dead bounce?
Learn your feet. That might be
Learn
the name
your
of the game.
feet. Yes, very much so.
Oh, dead passes. We had a conversation about dead passes just a little while ago with Brian in the chat.
Not quite
Sean
fast
gets into a
enough
slightly
there.
reverse mode.
I think Sean is not
Yes.
happy with the one hand.
Hand is hard.
Very difficult way to play.
Can he dial it in twice in a row? I bet he can. I've watched him play Metallica and get 80 million off a super secret skill shot. He can do it.
Oh, so
And he
close.
almost, but he gets up the center for 6 million in 5 seconds. So why the hell not, Matt? Well done.
Using the ball save while it's there, might as well. See, that's a difficult reject though, because it does tend towards that right out lane.
Somebody's got ball control. Somebody's got a multi-ball. Now this.
This is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Just the frantic pace. Oh, and he got,
And he got
the
the
edible.
edible. Yes, fantastic. 28 drop targets awarded for 250.
Oh, he might be out of his multi-ball. There he goes.
He got 500,000 out of it. Well worth it.
I think it was worth it for the facial expressions alone. That was fun to watch.
Nicely done, Matt. Nicely done. Ramp.
Oh, going for his trooper locks. Very, very good reaction there. The sling's firing the ball downward. That is not uncommon on Iron Maiden. And there are his locks. Oh, and a bad bounce, but a good ball overall. Matthew Stapleton
No, you got this, Sean. I believe in
putting
you.
the pressure on Sean Buter. He has one chance left to make $30 million.
I believe in you.
If he cannot, Matthew Stapleton will be our split flipper champion.
All right, there's the hand in the pocket.
There's the left hand in the pocket. Playing on the right hand at this point. Let's see if it goes better.
He switched hands.
Switched hands.
Nothing against that.
Absolutely not. Oh, he is trying to figure out which.
He's got it back. He's got it back.
That's the mystery. Oh, and there couldn't keep an eye on the ball. Matthew Stapleton, well played. So, how about you get him in here in the booth? I want to see if I can do what I can do on a machine that I own with one hand.
Okay.
Just to see.
All right. I'm all for it. I'm going to update the final results. Matthew won the split flipper challenge. Oh, yeah, finish your game. What? I mean, you won. Finish it. Finish it. Go.
The only points I had was in the super skill shot.
Yeah. And then your second skill shot also, that aided you pretty well. Well, this has been a lot of ridiculous fun. Thank you everyone for chiming in. Matthew Stapleton is the crowned split flipper champion. I'm gonna finish those results and we're gonna get back to Sammy. So what Sammy was interested in seeing was how well can she one-hand a machine that she owns. Currently sitting at 5.2. We've got a mode ready. Mode is aces high. That's going to be a multi-ball. We've got Mummy ready to be taken from the center ramp. Gets it up the ramp. Not enough for the bullseye. Ooh, ball save. Very nice. Pass just barely bricks the ramp. She does. She makes it up. All right. Yeah, dude, it's weird, isn't it? Up one fighter jackpot, 4.25. Ooh, that nudge. Just a little uptick just to keep it in play.
We talked about it.
two-way combo, three-way combo. And another mode lit. Mode is going to be Flight of Icarus. Not gonna lie, Sammy Bacon this ball 3. I am impressed. She had a lot of fun with that. What? We cannot do stall ball next week, pending live streaming from Boxcar Durham. We can do it the following week. Stall ball. If anyone likes, we do. If anyone out there has kept up with the chat, we hope to be live streaming from Boxcar Durham. Not official, and if that doesn't pan out, you know, we could do stall ball. But the last week in August, we definitely could do a little stall ball shoot around fun. And Matt, if that's your choice, you know, send me like the format you'd like, whether it be match play, strikes, whatever, and I'll set it up and we'll do it. Because it's all been good fun. These things have just been, they've been silly. We're having a blast with it. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. It's been, you know, kind of rolling with it. I updated Jameson's thing. None of the match play stuff super matters, because we are just playing for shickles tonight. But we've still got a few hours left of Free Play Wednesday. Looks like Sammy might have a Pride Pinball raid for us to go right into.
What's Jeff Teolis's channel? Pinball profile?
Don't know.
Because I think, or maybe it wasn't Jeff. I think somebody is doing a big tournament tonight. I feel like something's going on. I don't remember what it is. Pokemon Pinball, that sounds fun. Space Cadet, that sounds fun. But no, I don't see anybody else. So we are going to raid Pride Pinball.
Awesome.
Good guy. I'm not sure what that is. Metallic? Guardians? But either way, we're going to start the raid. He's got a very fun little setup here. Good guy.
Damn, what is it?
Well, y'all will find out before us. So we will see you next week.
Adios. Thank you, everyone. Good night, everyone.
Oh, they're